Prince William and Kate, the Princess of Wales, have planned to allow Prince George to break a key rule, a royal author has said. Despite being the heir to the British throne, the young prince and his siblings have received a comparatively normal upbringing. The philosophy has come under the microscope several times over the last decade, especially when George turned 10 earlier this year. His landmark birthday was a trigger point for increased discussions around the prince's future role, especially as he starts being able to consider making his own decisions. Writing in his new book, author Omid Scobie said that, as he approaches secondary education, George may be allowed to skip a key aspect of royal life once considered vital for a future monarch. In Endgame, the latest book from Mr. Scobie, the author claimed that raising Prince George came with its own unique challenges for the Prince and Princess of Wales, who didn't tell their son he would be king until 2020. One was the controversial decision to allow him to skip the obligatory stint of serving with the British Armed Forces. When he turned 10 in July, it was reported that he would be allowed to skip military service, if he wishes. Mr. Scobie confirmed that a source told him the senior royal couple was keen to allow their son to make as many of his own decisions as possible. He wrote, "It was also reported that the second in line to the throne will be allowed to skip the obligatory stint with the armed forces if he wishes." Controversial, according to some in royal circles, given that he will one day become the head of the British Armed Forces when taking the throne. But William and Kate, a source told me, want to allow George to make as many of his own decisions as he can in life. Future monarchs have traditionally observed the centuries-old tradition of serving in the armed forces, with Princes William and Harry, King Charles III and the late Queen Elizabeth II having held military roles. Become an Express Premium member. Support fearless journalism. Read the Daily Express online. Advert free. Get super fast page loading. Start 30-day free trial. But times have changed, a friend of Prince William's told the Daily Mail earlier this year, saying there was nothing preventing the future king becoming an astronaut before he takes the throne. The friend said, "The rules are different now. He wouldn't necessarily have to follow the old formula of going into the military and then royal life." The prince is still reportedly following some traditions, as he is now preparing to study at Eton, the alumnus of his father and uncle. Historian and author Tessa Dunlop said he is likely already preparing for the private school's entrance exams and is receiving all the help he needs to pass the institution's entrance exams.